Data visualization in 2 dimensions. If you want to visualize your data in a 2-dimensional or in a 3-dimensional visualization on your COLAB notebook, there is a beautiful way to do it. You just have, say, pip install upgrade Plotly. It upgrades to Plotly version 5.10. We are doing this in October 2022. And then you just import plotly.express as px. And this is it. And you are set to go. You have nothing else to do in COLAB. All the times are gone where you have to put matplotlib inline or something. Forget about this. It is so easy. At first we need some data, and we take the data that's coming with the Plotly Express dataset. So here I uploaded now my famous flower, my iris dataset. I have 150 rows of data and I have 6 columns. I have 4 columns that give me the specific length and width and petal length and petal width. I have 1 column that specifies the species I'm looking at, and then I have a numerical identifier for the species. And this is it. And if you want to have from this data set, and this is a Panda data set, so a very easy data frame, you say, okay, I want to have a scatter plot in 2D, and we are operating here, of course, without any hardware acceleration, because we leave this to the people who are doing research. This is the result that you get. You have in the x-axis of your dataset, of your Panda dataset iris, you have the sepal length, and on the y-axis you have the width. And this is it. And as you can see, if you hover over a data point, as we have said here, hover data, show me the index file, you have all the information of this specific point. This is a 2D representation. But now you're telling me, hey, wait, I have here 4 dimensions of my specific data. How can I have here check the cross correlation with all those 4 data dimensions? Easy. We can have here access to a 2-dimensional scatter matrix with this command, Plotly Express scatter matrix, and we just run this command. And as you can see in a second, it will give us here a correlation or several correlation matrix between each dimension, like sepal width, to petal length. And here you can say, okay, I have here some linear correlation. Do I have an overlapping data set or not? You can have here with your mouse pointer, you can hover over each data point and you get the information that you want to check out. You have here that we have 3 species, and this gives you a very nice representation. Of course, you see that here the diagonal is linear, but you don't need this information. It does not have any real value for you. You want to make it a little bit nicer? No problem. I have here a little nicer presentation. You just say, hey, update my traces where I don't want to see the diagonal. Or you can say here in the name, I don't want an underscore. I want to replace my underscore with just some simple space. For all columns in the data frame iris, with all columns, you remove the underscore. And if you do a little bit of nicer things, you will get now a representation that you say, hey, this really looks nice. Of course, it is still interactive in 2 dimensions. And the nice thing what you can do now is you have an interactive HTML file you can send off, for example, with an email. Or you put this file on your web page. The command is the figure.write HTML, and you have to name a specific HTML file. Now, if I check here on my COLAB notebook, I have now Iris Interactive. I download it. It's gonna take 4 or 5 seconds to download because it is interactive. It has to download the dataset. The size is 3.5 megabytes, so not too big. And here you can see I have now an HTML file I can open in every browser, everywhere. Send it by email, put it on your homepage, where you have now exactly this. You can put some nice heading, but whatever you like. But it is interactive, and this one I just show you. You can have a box select if you want to pinpoint some specific data, or if you want to go some really specific and you're looking, hey, I'm looking for this specific data set, but only, no, wait, this data set here. You can really focus on your specific data and check out your data. So This is it for today. This was the two-dimensional representation. And yes, you guessed it. If you look here, we are here in 2D. The next will be on the interactive three-dimensional data. And the next one will be, the next video after this, animations from your Panda data set in Plotly Express. And then I'm going to show you some GeoVision, where we have the planet Earth, and I'll show you how you can visualize this, where you have data from a Panda data frame or a CSV file in a three-dimensional presentation of the globe. I say thank you for this video, and I see you in the next video.